Ooh, what up, cappers, gamblers, punters? Que pasa, sluta? Que pasa, mama? What up, sports fans? It's the Beat the Bag wrap-up show. I'm your host, Jimmy the Bag. I'm very happy to be here with you guys tonight. I've hit 7 of my last 8 best bets in the Beat the Bag competition. I'm looking pretty good. 75th place out of 630. I am 35, 31, and 4, 53% winning. I have 72 plus 72 action points, and I'm up 12.07 units. We have a new leader, Sven Odds. Ooh, 42, 25, and 3, 62.69%, man. Up 32.87 units. Looking very good. And in 8th place, the legend, Pistol Pete Loshak. The legend is in 8th place. Man, is he fucking good. What a winning percentage. He's 43, 24, and 3, 64.18%. He's won 5 straight. He went 4-0-1 this past week. He's up 26.89 units. And goddamn, is he looking good, man? Let's see any other notables. Okro Nico, 26th place. Let's see. Do we have any other real notables that you guys will like and know? Travis, my man Travis. Oh, shit. Travis is slipping a bit. He's only 0.55 units ahead of me. I'm about to fucking blow past him. And my man Hugh Mad, bro, I blow him past him. He's in 92nd. But yeah, so it's an exciting competition, man. And it's almost done. $25,000 about to be delivered. And we got our cappers are coming, man. Our cappers are joining us. That's what makes this show so good. We cap all of the football games. And I don't do it alone. I do it with my team. My fucking team here. And already great cappers are involved. We got Tomor Reno, Tomor. Thank you. We got my man Richie Rich. We got my man Dale 04. I think the Pistons will come back in the second half, but yes, this doesn't look good so far. My man I Retro Star. So nice to have you, homie. What a treat. What a treat, man. I have been capping my fucking ass off all fucking day. I've got every football game capped. I got a ton of shit. I already hit with Cincinnati on the first half line. So I'm looking good, man. I'm ready to keep banking. I had a really tough Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then I've been pretty hot since. I've hit 9 of my last 11 NBA games, 6 of my last 7 NFL games, and I want money really badly. I want fucking cake. I want fatter pockets. I want hotter salutes, man. Philly boy in the house, sweet. Tom Marino, yeah. Oh, Matthew Varnum. Okay, this is fucking ready to go. So I'm going to have SBR odds page up just so I can see how my bets are doing. Detroit is down 9, but they're going to come back. Brooklyn's up 8. I got them on the money line. Feels fucking good. Brooklyn is going to provide a lot of value for us as we move forward. I really love their 1, 2, 3, 4. I talked about it on the morning show and the late show today. Yeah, man, it's there's cash to be made. I've got the Oilers as a big plus dog, and they're up 1-0. I didn't take the Caps on the puck line tonight, and that may have been a mistake. They're up 1-0 right now. Jersey's up 2-0. They were a home dog, and that huge over 5.5 was available. And then going to college ball, got talked into taking Boston College minus 10.5. I'm a little concerned. They're up 5 right now with 18 minutes left in the second. George Mason's making me look fucking bad. That was just I was on Southern all day, but then I started studying more about this injury to Ike Smith, and I fucking whatever. All is good. We are gonna we're in good shape to make a lot of cash, and I'm ready to cap some fucking football with you guys. Nice disappear here. Sweet. Richie Rich says Sens suck. Should be better though. I've got the over in that game. I think I'm in a nice spot, but it is 0-0. But they can score quick. They can score quick. So let me get up the my page here so we can start capping some football. Man, so I don't know about you guys, but I thought this was a pretty tough card this week. Let me lower this shit a little bit. I thought it was a tough card, man. I don't know about you guys, but this was a pretty tough cap. And not a lot of picks jumped out at me. And so I'm looking forward to get your help on everything. Matthew Varnum asking if I'm the only one left in the studio. That's not the studio out there. That's the programmers, man. The studio's in the way back. But yeah, man, I'm the only one left, man. I've been here since 5 in the fucking morning. But I'm happy to be here, man. I love hosting with you guys, and I love figuring out my football capping is I'm destroying shit on the morning show, and I'm doing pretty good in the Beat the Bag contest, but I'm destroying shit on the morning show, and it's because I get to work with you guys, man. Saber scored. Nice, Richie Rich. Thank you for that, man. Fuck yeah, man. That over, yes, that over is still easily attainable at plus money. God, this I enjoy this so much, man. I can't tell you how fortunate I feel that I get to cap with you guys and get to put my money where my mouth is. And I've had a good couple days. I had such a bad Monday to Thursday, and then I started rolling again. Okay, Dale says, Tomor says Varnum planning a robbery. That's funny. Yeah, Varnum, you got to get back, man. We got some big parties coming up. The first is the March Madness party. That has been confirmed, but I don't exactly know what's in store yet, so I can't fucking brag about how fucking crazy we're going to be partying, but I know it's coming. And Dale 04 says, bounce back spot. Disappear here says, if you care, I'm also on Twitter. Sweet. Yeah, no, I'll give you a follow for sure. At Whiskey Sour. I'll write that down right now because I'm not going to go into my Twitter at this point, but I'll write that down right now. At Whiskey Sour. Okay, man, we're in business. Okay, so let's get fucking to it, shall we, fellas? First game, Thursday nighter. It's an interesting spot, and I kind of like it, but I don't know if I like it enough. But usually when I come sit down with you guys, I'm ready with my 5 picks. I think I know what I'm doing, and then it's up to you guys to talk me off. And then in this case, I'm not certain what my picks are going to be this week, but there are some games that I like, and I can't wait to rock them with you guys. So first off, Broncos, -2.5 at the Colts. Over under a 40.5. Broncos have to travel on a short week. Sanders coming back was big, even if he only caught 1 pass, because he makes space for Thomas. Thomas went off, didn't go off, but 8 catches, 93 yards, 1 touchdown. Simeon looked better, 19 for 31, 200 yards, 1 TD. CJ Anderson has looked bad all year, but it's pretty easy to defend the Broncos because you want to stop CJ Anderson. You just pack the box because you say, Simeon, you try and beat me because I know you can't. Now, the snow was ridiculous in the Colts-Bills game, so it's pretty hard to judge any real stats from the game. Frankie Gore went 36 for 130 yards. Brissett did okay in the snow, 11 for 22, 69 yards, 1 TD. Well, with Broncos traveling to Indianapolis, I do not trust this Broncos team. I like the Colts here at plus points, but I'm curious to see what you guys think. Oh, Richie Rich with another goal for the Sabres. Fuck yeah, pal. Thank you for the wonderful news. You're a wonderful messenger. What do you guys think? I think there's value here with the Colts. I don't trust the Broncos. And it's tough. Thursday nights have so much volatility. There's hard to have a lot of confidence on a move on a Thursday night, but I think there's value on the Colts. Philly Boy says these Thursday games are so exciting. Well, you never know what the fuck is going to happen in them, and that's for sure. Tomar says, I think betting shit teams at this point of the year is tough. I want nothing to do with these games. Simeon always plays much better at home. Colts should win, but they're off a demoralizing loss. Oh, Philly Boy said no one ever. Okay, that's what I thought. Sorry, Philly Boy was just fucking with me about liking these Thursday night games. It is a tricky spot, and that's why I probably wouldn't add it into my Beat the Bag contest. Dale 04 says Colts could be tired of playing in the snow on a short week. Takes a lot out of the legs playing on a bad field. That's a really good call, Dale. That's I feel that call. Disappear here says Broncos have given up on the season. I don't think the team rallies as much around Simeon as some media outlets want you to believe. I agree with you too. I mean, when Simeon was benched, I did have a feeling that when he came back, the team would rally around him, sort of like the Bills rallying around Tyrod, same kind of deal. But to what extent do they really care? I'm not sure. I like the Colts here. I think that the points are exciting, but in saying that, I don't think I would make it one of my 5, but I do think I'd toss $150 on the Colts money line. And now I've got 48 hours to make that decision, but that sounds like something I'd be very comfortable doing. The over under 40.5. I guess I guess I would lean over, but as Dale's saying, the snow takes so much out of these teams. That was a tough game the Colts just went through in the freezing cold and that fucking all that powder. It's a tricky spot to over under, but Tomor says Simeon is playing for a contract. He's getting the minimum. I think Denver is a team with veterans who will play for pride. I just don't trust Simeon on the road. Those are good points. I don't like him enough to make it one of my best bets, but I do like him enough to probably drop $150 on him. I don't think that's a big thing. Why don't we move on to the next game? We got a ton of games to go through. So let's do it. Bears at Lions. -5. Lions are 5-point favorites with an over-under of 44. Now, I had the Bears. It was an official pick on the Low Shack and the Bag Show. Bears -6 against the Bengals. I didn't make it. It was my last cut to make the top 5, and I wish I had taken that instead of the fucking Titans. But whatever. So now, in saying all that, I find it pretty hard to imagine that the Bears will be putting up 2 impressive games in a row. They beat up a tired and banged up Bengals squad. Trubisky looked very good, 25 for 32, 271 yards, 1 TD. Howard looked great, 23 carries, 147 yards, 2 TDs. But I think that we should probably just throw those stats away. Perfect is their team. He's the most important player on this football team. Whether or not you like him, and he's hard to like, he plays on an edge that you want from these guys, right? Don't you want, if he's on your team, don't you want him to play on that violent edge that where he could be taking things too far all the time? I think that's what you want from players on your football team. So I think we should probably just toss the Bear stats out the window. Stafford had a big game himself, went 36 for 44, 381 yards, 1 touchdown, 2 picks, but it was versus a very bad Bucs defense. Ebron went 10 for 94, Tate went 8 for 85, but Riddick still is not rushing. The Lions still can't move the ball on the ground. Riddick goes 10 for 29 yards and it's looked bad all season. Bears at Lions -5 with over-under 44. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do on this game, and I don't even really know if I have a lean, so I'm really curious to see where you guys are at with this game. Let's see. My man Dale says the Lions love a close game. Stafford loves coming back in the fourth quarter. There's no question about that. Tomar says the Bears' defense is completely different with Trevathan. Second straight road game for Detroit. The Bears just rarely get blown out at home and with Trubisky. Stafford struggled in cold weather. I hear you, but unless if I fucked this up, because I was certain that yeah, it's in Detroit. So what you're saying is Stafford will be comfortable. He's playing at home. Tomar says I'm not betting this game. Disappear says Lions in the race for the playoffs. That's the only angle I got. Both teams have not been inspiring any confidence in me all season. You're absolutely right. Yeah, no, Tomar sees that it's there in Detroit. It's a tricky spot. I wish I had taken the Bears on the money line. And then also, when I win a bet with a team, I don't want my recency bias to take over. That's why I'm afraid to take the Niners this week, because I've just hit with them twice in a row. And I hit 2 best bets in a row, fading the Cowboys. And then I did it a third time on that game against the Skins, and they lost by, Skins got killed. So I'm not just going to hammer the Bears again just because I won with them. Let's see. Dale says 4 or 5 Lions home games decided by 1 touchdown or less. Nasty Nate says stupid Pistons. We still got time, man. I really think that everything is going to be just fine there. I think that we just got to take deep breaths, relax, trust the team, and not worry too much. Oh, Colorado has tied it up. Edmonton's up 2-0. That's a big fucking money line I'm about to fucking cash. God damn, yeah. Fuck yeah, man. Let's see what's going on quickly. Boston College up 14. That makes me feel better. George Mason's getting killed. I feel like an idiot. And Murray State's up 11-3. That's going to be an easy cash. South Dakota. Okay, we're in good shape. We are in good shape. I thought that fucking Edmonton. if I know we want to talk football, and we'll talk football. Jesus Christ, 23 pointers in the first half of the Cavs game. What a fucking, that's nuts. I know we want to talk football, and we're going to talk football the whole time, and I may not be right. Columbus could come back, but you got to look at more than a record on a team. Columbus has this really good record because they have this phenomenal goaltender, but their power plays last in the league. They're barely scoring. They're only getting any production from one line. This was a pretty easy fade, and getting this plus number makes me feel fucking great. Okay. So Tomer says, I think teams like the Bengals have no shot to make the playoffs, aren't going to show up against teams like the Bears. They will show up on national TV and against top teams, but they quit, in my opinion, last week. Yeah, I hear you. George Mason sucks. Native Queen, what up? Yeah, that was I was on Southern, but then I started getting too involved in this latest injury, and but nice to have you, Native Queen. Native Queen, I don't know if you've run on my live show before, but Native Queen is killing it in college basketball, and really trust the opinion there. So thank you for joining us. Is Texas, Michigan over fruit? Nancy Nate says, well, you know what? I've been trying to stay away from over-unders early in the college season just because I don't have a real nice feel for the way things are going. But Drew Martin, he has the under in that game. So, yeah. Tomar says, Detroit is a good team, but I think it's tough to get up for teams like Denver after you play Boston and Golden State. Detroit has lost 6 straight games. They better get the fuck going. Well, so, yeah, I think we all agree that this Bears-Lions game is a tricky spot. Catch that Cavs first quarter. Nice job, Native Queen. Nice job, man. Michael Baldonado, what up, man? Yes, I am taking Texas, and I don't care. Sorry, Michael Baldonado asking if I got Texas in the Michigan game. Yes, I am taking Texas. Yes, I'm not very concerned. Yes, the Jones injury is bad, but Texas is a team with a lot of talent, and some bench players are ready to step up. Also, they're going to dominate the boards. And I don't know if you've been following my NCAA picks, but I just think the boards are such a big deal in college basketball because we're dealing with lower field goal percentages, and Michigan's one of the worst rebounding teams in the fucking country. And they're 6'11" Moritz Wagner. He can't board at all. So I'm comfortable with Texas. Okay, let's move on to a game that I do think I like. Dale, watch the first half of the Pistons game. It started at one point. We're 5 for 25. That's okay. See, that is okay. That's exactly what I mean, Dale. We can start hitting buckets, man. We can start hitting buckets, but I wish I didn't double up on that game. I'm beating myself up for that right now. Tolmore says Texas should kill Michigan in the paint. Michigan's hard to bet on against, though, because it always comes down to three-point shooting with their small lineup. I hear you. And there's some Longhorns that got to step the fuck up tonight. Okay, let me know what you guys think about this. Chargers -1 at Chiefs with over-under of 46. I'm liking the Chargers here. I've been taking them every week. They've been making me look very good. I had them as my best bet over the Redskins. -6. They easily covered. They won 30-13. They're playing some of the best football in the NFL. Rivers went 18 for 31, 319 yards, 2 touchdowns. Gordon, 22 for 78, 1 touchdown. Tyrell Williams, 4 for 132, 1 TD. Keenan Allen, 6 catches for 111 yards. Austin Eckler getting into it, 4 for 49 yards. Nice change of pace back. The Chargers are the better team, but it's tough to go into Arrowhead. I know this. All right? I understand. The Chiefs don't have as many weapons, and they're not as healthy. Peters will definitely be on this game after the suspension. We all know that Marcus Peters will be ready to fly after the suspension. Hunt looked good last game, 25 for 116 yards. Seems to be he had a bit of a dip midseason. But I like the Chargers here, and I might put this in my – I'm not going to make it my best bet by any means. I don't think, at least at this point, unless you guys are all totally on with me. But I do think I'm probably going to make this a bet. Let's see what you guys think. Nasty Nate says, I'm on the Chargers. Nice. Colmore says, I think the Chiefs are in a good position here. Reed isn't calling plays anymore, and the offense looked good last week. Chargers are hot, but they haven't beaten a good team. Smith usually strong when playing in the division. Yeah, I mean, Alex Smith is a quarterback you can trust, but I just think the Chargers are a better football team. I just think it's that simple to me. Now playing in Arrowhead's a very scary spot. Let's see what you guys think. Disappear here says, took Chargers at the opener, Chargers +1. Nice call. Nice move. Excellent move. My man Philly Boy 5 says, been loving the Chargers for weeks. Keep the train rolling. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. And they just destroyed a bad Raiders team. I mean, a Raiders team that you can't count on at all. And so, yeah, and I fucked up in my pools. I didn't have it in my beat the bag, but I took the Raiders here, and it was so stupid. And I was saying today that when we were capping all these football games, I was saying that I'm going to start every single time a team suspends a player, the team suspends one of their own players, I'm going to start betting on that team every time. I believe that will hit over 60% of the time. It usually does. The team usually comes together when there's that kind of a discipline drop. So I made a big mistake. I feel like an idiot for taking the Raiders when they're just fucking terrible. But I like the Chargers here. Let's see. Native Queen says KC don't play enough D. They've looked terrible. I mean, Eric Berry injury was devastating. But yeah, they don't play enough D. Justin Houston, I don't know if he's hurt all year or if it's easy to key him, because that might be it. It might be just so easy to key him because they have nobody else that can hurt you. But Justin Houston's been nowhere to be found this year. Dale says, you got to take the team playing much better and wanting revenge from earlier this season. 24-17 type of game, Chargers win. I like it. Nasty Nate wants to know if Native Queen's on Jacksonville State tonight. That's a good question. Native Queen is hot. Tomar says, I think the Chargers are a better team. I just think they always disappoint when they step up in competition, and Hunt should match up with their run defense. Smith's mobility will help versus the pass rush. That is a nasty pass rush. Those two boys, Bosa and Ingram, are fucking. Bosa could be Defensive Player of the Year. This is a statement game for the Chargers. This is a huge, huge game for the Chargers, and I believe in them. Native Queen still looking at the Jacksonville State game, and it says that knows that Big Man on Campus is on it. I like the Chargers here. Nobody's talked me off of it. I've only gotten a little more confidence. Here's another interesting spot. Let's bang it out. Eagles, -7.5 at Giants. Over under of 40. Foles came in and looked competent. Ajayi, 15 for 78 yards. Blount, just 7 for 12. But the key thing is that the Eagles still have a very impressive set of weapons. That can conceal the fact that Foles is not that good. And the Giants are lost. Simply lost. Eli went 31 for 46, 228 yards, 1 touchdown, 2 picks. He's doing the best that he can. He's got no one to throw to. He's got no running game. The Giants are uninspired, moping their way to the end of the season. And I think the Eagles -7.5 is a play here. Let me know what you guys think. Native Queen says Philly all day. I think that's the spot. Disappear here. Got to hit the stack. Work starts in a couple hours. Have a good one. Well, thank you for joining in while you could disappear here. Much love. Dale says, earlier this year, the Chargers had 24 first downs to the Chiefs 16. It was the 3 turnovers that fucked them. You're right. The Chargers lost some games they shouldn't have lost, and they've fixed those problems. I like the Chargers there. But let's move on. And it's good to have Tomor here because Tomor knows this Eagles team inside out. Tomor says, I think this is a great spot for the Eagles. I think Foles will struggle against good defense when they don't have a running game, but Giants' defense is garbage. I think that is a little much, Tomor. I don't think they're garbage. I just think that they're on the field too long. They're obviously disappointing. We expected better from them. But they're just on the field. They're playing too many snaps. We just saw what a 49ers defense would look like when they play 37 snaps. I think it's just too many snaps. Nigel, what up? Thank you for joining us. Says that run game will take care of business for the Birds. Tomor says Eagles front 7 should destroy Giants offensive line. There's another spot, Tomor. Like, I don't think the Giants offensive line is that bad. They just have no receivers and no running game. I mean, let's face it. Darkwa is a fucking backup running back. He should be just a backup running back. Native Queen says this is a good game for Foles. I agree. I think this is a good spot for Foles. I think this is a good spot for the Eagles. I like them at -7.5. I mean, Foles comes in and takes care of business. I mean, they were losing when Foles came in. All right, I like the Eagles here. Philly Boy says, Foles played great for Philly in the past. Giants is a dumpster fire. They will run a lot more, and Foles dink and dunk keeps Giants D on the field too long. I agree. Native Queen says, Giants are a bad team. I agree. I think the Eagles here is a nice spot. Well, now let's go to a tricky game. But, let's see what you guys have to say about this. Dale says the under is the play. Giants won't put up points, and Eagles will figure out their full run game. It's an interesting spot. It was something I talked about today too. Was the under? I will take the note. Um, yeah, it's an interesting spot. 40 is just so low. I mean, I just hit on the under on Monday night and it felt good. Yeah, I don't know. It's a Native Queen says don't overthink it. I agree. I think Eagles -7.5 is the spot. Let's move on next game. Packers at Panthers -4 over under 45. Will Aaron Rodgers play this week? Corey Jean, what up, man? You think the Corey Jean comes in and say Pistons just cannot shoot tonight? Oh no. God, that looks bad. 64-40. I'm gonna lose a double. Oh, it's very disheartening. Very disheartening. But okay, let's just stay calm. Let's stay cool. Let's focus on the football. But now that I'm here, Buffalo up 3-0. That over. Come on, over. Come on. Edmonton up 2-0. Everything looking good. I need Minnesota on the puck line. Let's get that fucking money. Boston College is up 17, going to cover the double digits. Everything's coming in, man. Murray State's up 18-8. South Dakota State's up 7. Let's have a big fucking night, but NBA is going to hurt me again. God damn it. Hit 9 of my last 11 games in NBA, and I felt good about this shit. Okay. Colmore says Giants' offensive line has been better at home, but the Eagles can blitz in ways Dallas could not because they have a solid secondary. I feel you. Native Queen says I kind of like the over so Foles can get in the rhythm with the wide receivers. I hear that too. Colmore says, okay, so now, yeah, I know. Fuck. Corey talking about George Mason. That was a mistake. Disappointing. But okay, let's talk football. Colmore says the line says Rodgers will play without question. Open at Carolina -2.5. Will Rodgers play? I have a note here from the Packers, Dr. Pat McKenzie. When they evaluated the scan, the decision was described as a risk reward. The bone isn't fully healed. There was no chance it was going to be after 2 months. That was the expectation. Typically, 80% healed is healthy enough to be on the field. And Rodgers chose a surgical procedure involving 2 plates and 13 screws as an aggressive way of accelerating healing and protecting his throwing shoulder. It was a success. This is a tricky spot. Would you play Aaron Rodgers today or this weekend? I don't know. I heard he looks great in practice. Everyone's talking about how good he looks in practice. I don't know. McCaffrey is another guy who's had a strange season. You know that he sees more defenders in the box than any runner in the league, but he doesn't run that well. But I guess he just can be so dangerous. 8 rushes for 35 yards, 3 receptions for 18. Stewart looked good, though. 16 carries for 103 yards. Newton had 11 carries for 70 yards. Kuechly's an absolute monster. Going back to the Aaron Rodgers situation, would you want to put him in against the pretty nasty front 7 in Carolina? Kawan Short, Starlo Lele? I don't know. I would be very, very hesitant. Let's see what you say. Philly Boy says Vegas casinos have Green Bay +6. But only the Wynn Casino is Green Bay +3 at -120. Guess they think Rodgers will be back. Yeah, that's what Tomore's saying. Tomore says, I really like Carolina here. Cam Newton's always great at home against shitty defenses, and Green Bay's defense is garbage. They got blown out by Atlanta's mediocre offense with Rodgers. Yeah. I think the Packers have a bad defense, but not garbage. And I don't trust the Panthers offense. I know they're better at home, but they're not an easy offense to trust. But Rodgers is a fucking magician and a phenomenal quarterback, so he can be the difference here. Tomore says, I think Rodgers plays, and if he does, Carolina will be focused. Cam always plays his best when games are important, and Rodgers probably holds the ball as long. Interesting. Luke says, what the fuck? Detroit are the worst team in the NBA. They're fucking trash. Are they going to lose their 7th straight game? God damn it. What a fucking mess. They're down 18. They're being outscored by 9 in the 3rd quarter when I needed them to come back. Oh, that's terribly disappointing. Okay, I got to stay focused. Maybe Atlanta can come back. If Atlanta can come back, I got them plus 11.5. Brooklyn covers the. Maybe everything can be okay. Yeah, I'm sorry, Luca. It's my fault, man. I probably led you in that direction, and yeah. Corey says Boston College is trying to blow this too. What's the score there? God damn it. 3-0 Edmonton. Fuck yeah, man. Fuck yeah. God damn it. Boston College is up 14. Call timeout. 7:45 left. Everything's gonna be okay. 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 Tomor says, I think Rogers is all about his mobility and extending plays. He's not going to do that first game back on the road against this defensive front. I think that's a good call. Henry Pappas, what up, man? Thank you for joining. Green Bay, back-to-back OTs. God, that upset me. I was so close to making the Browns one of my plays and beat the bag. So close. And I held off of it. And I did it in my pools, and I thought I was a fucking genius. And then fucking Deshaun just gets me right in the fucking food pussy. God damn, that was hurtful. Deshaun, man. I mean, it'd be worse if I was a Cowboys fan, but I thought that was their spot to win the game or win a game. Now they're going to go 1-16, but we'll get to that in a bit. Philly Boy says, do you take Green Bay plus 6.5 now before you know Rodgers' status? No, I wouldn't. But I know a lot of people who would. So that's a tricky spot, Philly Boy. Tricky spot. Lucian says, it's not your fault. Detroit team, they're the fucking worst. No, it's my fault. I doubled up. I was confident in them. I'm going to take blame, Luke. You're a good person, but I'm going to take the blame. God damn, they're just god awful. This is just okay. Dale says, one thing the Panthers will do is go after Rodgers twice as hard. How many big hits can he take? That's the question. Yeah, that's a great question, Dale. And he can't take that many. And he's not it's dangerous, man. Dangerous. That is an 80% healed injury. Oh my God. And one more huge hit to it. It's just a very dangerous spot. Homer says Lakers are covering spreads every night. I got them plus 3.5. Not sure why they're underdogs with Hardaway out. And as we talked about, Panther's a mess right now. Thomas says Rodgers has broken his collarbone multiple times. I think he'll be hesitant first game back here. I agree, Philly boy. I would really think this through. I mean, even with Rodgers back, obviously you'd want it at plus 6.5 with Rodgers back. Okay, I take that back. But Hi Ho Silver, thank you for joining us. Says Rodgers will be fearful of being hit. I am taking Carolina. I had a broken collarbone. He won't be effective enough in this game. Yeah, no, that's a really good point, Hi Ho. That's a really good point. Okay, now Devils are smoking the Kings 4-0. God damn. Stephen Chamberlain says, give me Green Bay money line for $1,000 rest of the season. Ooh, that's wild. Okay. Luke Shaw says, I'm praying Tampa Bay will win the hockey game to save my ass. Man, that over 5.5 was up. You could get it at plus 145 in that Devils Kings game. And I say I want to do this. I want to start doing this. So I only took one of them. I took the Sabres Senators spot. Tomar says, I got Carolina minus 2.5 at the opener. That was probably a good spot. Native Queen says, Ken will move the ball on Green Bay. Chamberlain says, Rodgers will buy us all a new house. Don't be stupid. And he says, Vegas Knights puck line. Man, respect, Stephen Chamberlain. Yeah, man. You could get them at a pretty penny right now, the Packers on the money line. And I'm not going to do it. Okay, here's a game I think might be 3-0 Oilers money line. That's right, Philly boy. Take that fucking cake. Yes. And I almost wish I hadn't added in the Panthers, but I love those big fucking spots, man. Those big dollars. All right, let's roll. I think this might be my best bet of the week. And I think I should lock it in early because I think this line 4-0 Oilers. Fuck yeah, Richie Rich. Get that fucking cake. Leche. Halos bookmakers. Okay, Bengals at Vikings. Vikings are 11-point favorites. Perfect is the Bengals' whole defense and the team's best player. Dalton looked so bad that A.J. McCarron came in. Dalton goes 14 for 29, 141 yards, 1 TD, 1 interception against the Bears secondary that's just got fuller. They're not that good. Is Dalton going to get benched versus the Bears and come back and play big versus the Vikings? Not a fucking chance. Vikings are an astronomically better football team than the Bears. They're going to stomp on these Bengals. With Wentz out, the Vikings could go all the way to the Super Bowl. Let's see what you guys think. Steve Chamberlain says, "Come on, bag, get you the hotel for the next 6 months on Rogers, my man." Hey, respect, Steve Chamberlain. Man, if they take care of business, I hope you come on the show next week and let me have it. Because respect, man. Dale says, "My book isn't even offering the game yet. Must want to wait on Rogers News." Totally. Harry Papa says, "San Fran might be the best bet. I'm afraid to do it just because I've had them twice in a row, and every time I go for 3, it hurts me." Michael Baldnau says, "Just came back from the book. Texas minus 5.5. Let's get it, bag. Let's get it, Michael. Let's fucking get it, my man." Okay, Tomar says, "I disagree with you on Burfict's importance. He's solid, but he's missed a lot of games. Used to playing without him. I think the Bengals will show up against top teams. I think Vikings will cover, but not an easy bet in my opinion." Interesting, Tomar. I was hoping some of you guys would be. Well, do you agree that the line will end up at minus 12 or 12.5? Chamberlain says, "Vegas puck line with Fleury back, and get ready for Pittsburgh on." I think it's Thursday. They actually play. They play Pittsburgh. Are you not worried that Fleury will be looking ahead a bit? Dale says, "I've bet the Bengals twice this year, and in both games combined, they scored 7 points." I fucking hate that team. Well, yeah, they looked awful. So I wish I had taken the Bears on the money line, but still cashed with it on a $150 bet and had it as an official pick. Hoping to start moving my units up to $200 soon. But I need to have like a good week or so. Maybe January 1st if I can have a good Christmas season. But I like the Vikings here. I like the Vikings at minus 11. I think that's a really good spot. I see that you guys don't like it as much as me. I like it. Yeah, no one is jumping on me saying this was a great move, and that's concerning. I'm not going to lie. That's concerning. Okay, why don't we move? Tomer says, "I don't see the line at 12. I think it will go down to 10. Okay. The Vikings are not a high-powered offense. With the winning streak snapped, they've lost momentum. Bengals are not a horrible team." Wow. Steve Chamberlain says, talking about Rodgers, if he gives up 4 to Carolina, you think he's going to have confidence? Oh, sorry. Talking about Marc-Andre Fleury. If he gives up 4 to Carolina, you think he's going to have confidence against Crosby? Come on, bag. Catch this fucking check. No, the only thing I think that the Golden Knights have going for them in this spot, Steven, is that Carolina's on the 5th game of a 6-game road trip, playing back-to-back. You know, that's what I think the problem. Philly boy doesn't like it either. Double-digit spreads are tough. Pass for me. Also, I don't like taking a goaltender after he's been out for longer than a month. We saw Corey Crawford out for 2 weeks, came back hard, came back looking great. But when you're out for over a month, you're rusty. You're just straight up rusty. Well, it's concerning that none of you guys like my Vikings at minus 11, but I get it. So then you're obviously not going to like the Jags at minus 11. Houston Texans at Jacksonville Jaguars. Jaguars are 11-point favorites with an over-under of 39. Texas are now down to TJ Yates. I tell you what, I'd rather have him than Tom Savage. Yates looked okay, man. 14 for 26, 175 yards, 2 touchdowns. But you see what he does, right? You see what Savage or Yates does. All they do is throw up fucking prayers to DeAndre Hopkins and pray. And with Ramsey and Bouye, I don't think that's going to work. Either of them can help shut down Hopkins. Texans are simply a broken squad. Jacksonville is number 1 in the league in sacks. Beating the Seahawks was a big deal. The Jags are coming together at the right time. The Jags can't afford to take their foot off the gas because the Titans are right there. I like the Jags here, but it's another big double-digit line, which I understand not everybody likes. So let's see. Stephen Chamberlain says, Harry M says, "I like the Vikings and the Jags." Okay, good. Thank you, Harry. Stephen Chamberlain comes in and says, "Teaser material." Dale says, "Bengals team total under, maybe." I see that 16.5. Yes. Yes, I think the team total under is a good spot. Native Queen says Jags are on a mission. Harry M says Bengals beat up and the defense is too much for Dalton. I agree. And Harry agrees with that teaser. Tomor says, I really like the Jags here. They are focused and shouldn't have a letdown after the Seattle game since they want this division. Jags' weakness is offense, but Houston's defense is garbage. Savage beat up. I agree. So you guys like the Jags here at 11 points, don't like the Vikings at 11 points. I feel you. I feel you. I get it. I fucking get it. Yeah. I like the Vikings more than I like the Jags here. But I like the Jags. And this is the time of year where usually those bigger, I mean, you don't want to say this after the Monday night where the Patriots just totally took care of business, but this is a night where usually, this is the time of year where usually the great teams take care of business. And I think the Jags and Vikings might be, well, they're good teams. They're really good teams. The Vikings might be great. Let's see. Native Queen, Jags, first quarter and first half and game. Oh, tripling up. Ooh, Native Queen, that's exciting. Tripling up. Let's see. We got a bunch more games to go. Okay. Why don't we move on here? But everybody seems like they're on the Jags. We're not having a lot of over-under talk, but that's all good. Okay. This is a tricky spot. Jets at Saints. Saints are 16-point favorites. Over-under of 47. And first off, oh, yeah, Pistons still looking like shit. God, J.J. Guerrero, I take blame for that, man. Colmore says Jags offense is getting better. Receivers are stepping up with Robinson now. I agree. Scott says, what's up, man? Nice to have you, Scott K. Much love, pal. Thank you for joining us. And Colmore doesn't care about this Jets game. Okay, well, let me tell you. I like the under here. The Jets won't move the ball, and the Saints will run all day. Kamara is going to be back. Ingram looks good. Run. The Saints are probably going to get to a lead and then slow the game down. Oilers with that 5-burger. Fuck yeah, man. How fucking easy was this? You know, it's funny. When I took the Oilers, Loshak said, are you sure you don't want to take that on the opposite puck line? Reverse puck line? Fuck, I should have done it. But whatever. Still, I'm getting what, plus 175 on this shit? Okay, neither of you guys care about this game. I get it. Bryce Petty looked awful coming in for McCown. Too bad McCown got hurt, man. It was a nice story. 38-year-old backup career, nobody playing so well. But it's simple. Now you can fill the box up to stop Powell and Forte. Saints are going to have 10 days to prepare for this terrible Jet squad. Kamara will be back. Thomas went 10 for 117 against the Falcons. I still can't believe Bruce Brees threw that fucking pick in the end zone on second down. I'm still fucking irritated. I wanted the Sharps to go the fuck down. And I had the Saints. Stupid. JJ Guerrero says, it's okay. You're still the man. Thank you. Well, let's get that fuck. What is the score in that game? Okay, let's just take a quick fucking 80-60. God damn, that makes me look so bad. Fuck, man. That makes me look so bad, doubling up. God damn it. Right when I was starting to get my shit together back with NBA. Tormer says, I want nothing to do with this game. I bet on the Saints to win the division, but it's a sandwich game. Yeah, Scott K wants nothing to do with it. Tomer says, huge look-ahead spot to Atlanta, in my opinion, but Jets are trash on the road. I don't want to lay the 16. I think the Saints try to shorten the game to avoid injuries. I agree, but don't you think then, Tomer, if you feel that way, don't you think the under is a good spot? Obviously, a 16-point dog is an ugly, ugly game. Luke Shaw says, fuck's sake, just about to bet big on Tampa Bay Lightning, and they scored just before I could get in. So I'm fucking unlucky. Oh, wow. Is that right? Oh, wow. 1-0 Tampa Bay. That might have been a mistake, but Minnesota's up 1-0. Let's get that fucking puck line. Let's have a huge night in hockey. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, man. I need more goals in that Ottawa-Buffalo game. What's the total? It's 47. What do you think, Scott? It's going to be a run fest. Under the play. I think this is going to be one of my picks and beat the bag. I really do. Tomer says, I agree. The under looks good. The Saints are such a tough team to bet unders on at home, though. You're right. But don't you think they're just going to start running the ball and running the clock and try to get out of Dodge? That's my thinking. I think this is the play here. In fact, after everything we've talked about so far, I like this better than anything else so far. So let me know what you guys are saying, but I feel this is good. D Hall, what it is. Thank you for joining us. Says, what up, bag? Sitting on the Leafs and New Jersey reverse puck lines to know. Or sorry, reverse puck lines tonight. Looking decent. Let's go. Nice, man. Devils reverse puck line, D? Oh shit. You're gonna get fucking paid, man. Toronto's up 2-1, looking good there. Shit, you're gonna get paid a shitload with those Devils. Great job, pal. Great fucking job, man. Okay. Let's okay, I like the under a lot. I like the under very much. After talking it out, Dale says I think the under is a good play. I'm going to make this one of my picks. I'm going to add a couple stars so I remember that it's something I really like after breaking it down with you guys. Scott K says, "What's a reverse puck line? It's when you take the dog. So you take the dog at -1.5. So you'll get like plus 350 or plus 450, and you just get these huge numbers. There's Drew Martin walking past, sharp looking haircut. Fuck yeah, man. Fuck yeah. Welcome, Drew. Not too much, man.
You got a live show going?
Got a live show going. SBR's Drew Martin in the house. Yeah. You know, man. You know I'm making that cash. I need Sloot Loot. You know that, man.
What are you going over right now?
We just went. I think that the under in the Jets Saints game is my best play so far. We're going over the NFL card coming up.
All right.
There was some talk. People were asking what they thought. Some people liked the Texas Michigan over, and I was telling them that I was staying away from it and that you were on the under.
Yeah, I mean Texas's highest scorer is out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot of the thinking, and not a big play, but. What do they like about the over?
They haven't explained it. It's not been explained yet, but yeah, I like Texas to take care of business, but I'm uncomfortable with over-unders in the first 5-6 weeks of the college season. I just don't feel like I have a grip on whether the games are going to go faster or slower. But we're all doing pretty well, except the fucking Pistons are just fucking me in the old drink hole. But everything's looking good. Edmonton's up 5-0. There's a big dog. Minnesota's up 1. I think we're going to have a very cash-filled evening.
Nice.
What are you up to now? You going to go get fucked up?
No, man, I get the round table early.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, round table early on. I'm actually going to just head home and chill, man.
All right, man.
Pizza type deal. It's
kind
of boring.
Oh, it's all good, man. We got all week to party our ass off. Yeah, tomorrow night. We'll do it up proper, man. We'll do it up proper.
Dude, best of luck.
Yeah, much love, man. There goes SBR's Drew Martin right there. Drew Martin out. Big Dad 138 says, "Hey Jimmy, what did I miss so far?" Big Dad, the only thing is that I have, after breaking stuff down, I was really pretty excited. Well, I mean, first off, I like the Colts with on the money line Thursday, but just marginally. I like the Eagles -7.5, and I like the Chargers -1, the Chiefs. But I really like the Vikings -11. Nobody was with me. The Jaguars -11 I like, and a lot of people were with me. And then, oh yeah, oh fuck yeah, man. Look at that, man. Tits in the window. Someone's flashing tits. My big thing is the under. I like the under in the Jets Saints, under 47 very much. I believe that line will go down. I think that's the play. I think the Saints are going to run the ball. I know that Bryce Petty can't move the ball. I like the under 47. Yeah. So let's see. Dale says Drew looks. Oh, message retracted right when I was reading it. DJ Big Boss Kai in the house. What up, man? Thank you for joining us. DJ Big Boss Guy said decided today that he was going to fade all my puck lines, and he's a friend, man. I love him. But he's going to fade all my puck lines. I only have one tonight. Minnesota, they're already up 1-0, and I hope it fucks you, DJ Boss Guy. Even though you're a good pal, don't fade the bag, man. Don't fade the bag. Luke Shaw says, "Do you think the Sacramento Kings will win? I'm thinking of betting big on it now." I like the Kings here, but they're a hard team to trust. They play better at home. Big Boss Kai can help too, and Tomore's here too. Why don't you guys kind of jump in on whether you think Luke Shaw should make a big bet there? My man D Hall says, "Thanks, man. Reverse can be amazing if you pick your spots. Start cracking down on that NFL card, Jimmy." Yeah, man, I'm with you, man. Harry Papa says, "Don't go away from your Minnesota bet." Thank you, Harry. Thank you. Big Boss Kai says Wild up 1, showing over yet. I know, boss. I know, man. Big Dad's liking the Colts. Okay, good. Harry M says Chargers are going to smash the Chiefs. Like it. Jake Bednar, what up, man? Thank you for joining. Says shout out to Minnesota. Nice. Minus 10.5. I respect. Boss Guy says I'll be in Vegas this weekend. I need the Saturday. Yeah, man. You need the Saturday locks. Jake Bednar's got the Wild too. Let's have a big night. Plus 265. Oh wow, you got a better number than me. I got in too early. Let's get that cake. Okay, Big Boss Guy. You know, Will. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about your Vegas trip too on the Low Shack Bag Show Friday. Harry M says Rivers plays great in Kansas City. Bet on it. I like it. Dale says I think I need to start betting NHL more. NBA is just crazy right now. I'm having a tough time in NBA. Oh, I hit 9 in my last 11. I was getting back units that I'd squandered last week, and now it looks like I'm gonna have a bad fucking night. Richie Rich likes the over. Wolves Sixers. Let me see what that number is quick. Well, let me get to the over. God damn. What a joke. I hope the Cavs just empty their bench, man. Why is LeBron still in there? Take LeBron out of there. Let's just quickly see what you get with that over. 214.5, 213.5 in some places, down from 216.5. I don't know. These are teams that have both been really disappointing. I capped the shit out of this game earlier today and decided to stay off of it. Harry. Harry's going to be at South Point in Vegas Friday and Monday. Dope, man. Get that cash. Tomar says, I think the hardest thing about NBA is betting current form rather than current record. That's a good call. Shout out to the BC pick in college basketball. We rolling. That's good news. That is great news. I'm happy to hear that they took care of business. I should have doubled up on Cincy, man. I knew that was easy. Boston College wins by 15. Cash it. So I'm 2-1 in college, but South Dakota State is stomping on North Dakota, and I got them first half. Oh no, did I take them full game? I think I ended up. Did I take them for? I can't even remember if I took them first half or full game. Sorry, let me take a quick look at my college picks. Here I got. I have 7 picks so far in college ball. I have Boston College minus 10.5 winner. Cincinnati minus 7 first half winner. George Mason money line loser. Texas minus 5.5 not done. Murray State minus 3. That's gonna cash. Oh, I have South Dakota first half. That's about to fucking cash, man. Fuck yeah, man. Let's have a big fucking night. Fuck yeah, man. God damn, this feels good. It's gonna take care of my fucking bad losses there on the fucking Pistons. Cocksucker. Just disappointing. Oh shit, Murray State's only up 3 now. God damn, Billikens came back. God damn, Billikens. 5-0 Edmonton. That's too easy. I need goals in that Buffalo-Ottawa game. Shit. All right. Brooklyn's up 8. Thank God. Because I'm about to get... God damn. I have not won... Any time I bet on the Cavs for them or against them, whatever I do, just do the fucking opposite. Okay, let's get back to football. I apologize, guys. John Forte Bunchu. New. Thank you for joining us, John Forte. My man says, I tried to take Atlanta first half bag and got shitted on. God damn, my fault. I'm just, God, I'm going to need Brooklyn to come back fucking bad or I'm back down double-digit fucking units in the NBA, cocksucker. Okay, Nasty Nate says, lost Pistons first half, losing Hawks. I need Lakers to win before I Hulk smash my coffee table. Damn, Nasty Nate. Sorry, pal. DJ Big Boss Guy says, fucking Cavs. As soon as they look like they won't cover, they win. I know, it's fucking annoying. You guys are both saying first half. First half of what? Boss Guy says, let's go Murray State now. Let's do it. That's why they call you the bag, man. Thank you, Boss Guy. Let's get that cake. Harry M says, Pistons scaring me with that losing streak. Staying away from them. You're right. Richie Rich says, Lecce. Glad you're doing well except the Pistons game. Yeah. Rafael Campo, what up? Says Vegas. You know, I'm not going to bet on Vegas. And I didn't fade them just because Carolina's on such a tough road trip. But I'm just not going to take a goalie who's been out for 6 weeks. Osmanaman says, I travel on an open road to the future today. A restless heart knows when he's ready to go. Wow. I travel on an open road to the future today. A restless heart knows when he's ready to go. I'm not entirely sure what that means, my friend. Tomor says, Lakers should be up big. They just don't know how to play with the lead. Ooh, shit. Mohammed Bashir has Spurs 1K on the money line. Ooh. Arian Costa says, good play in Edmonton, Jimmy. That's fucking right. Let's take that money. Scott K says Florida or Chicago, Jimmy. You know, I took Florida on that big road dog, just like I did with Edmonton. I do not trust the way Chicago's playing, and I don't respect it. Dale says 36 threes in the Cavs game. That's unbelievable. Chicago's just not look good, man. They lose 5 straight, then they beat fucking Minnows. They beat the Sabres and the Coyotes. They're not scoring. Their power play is trash. I don't know why it's trash. I wouldn't take them on that big as a big favorite like that. Tomar says, I would never bet on a team getting their best player back who hasn't played for a month. Yes, that's especially if it's a goalie. David H says, what up, David H? Thanks for joining us, man. Likes NBA, likes the Kings. I get it. My man Raphael says, fucking all over the Monday Night Football game. Yeah. Dolphins looking like contenders versus Pats. Get the fuck out of here. Fuck Vegas. It cost a lot of people money. I just had the under, so I was fine. But it cost a lot of people money. It cost a close buddy of mine a lot of money, too. Harry says, I got the Spurs first quarter, half full game. They got to step it up. Okay. So, Muhammad, Harry's with you. Native Queens got Wyoming first half -5. I almost did, but I got Wyoming, -10. David H says, Brooklyn up 10. Good, because I got him on the money line, and I'm going to fucking need it after I'm going to lose twice on the Pistons and once on the fucking Hawks. God damn it. Big Dad 130 says Hawks clawing back towards the cover. Are you serious? Come on. Oh my God, they are. Oh my God, with 5:17 left. Oh my God, I could have. Oh, wow. That is great news, Big Dad. Yes, I need the money desperately. Okay. Harry M says live and learn, threw down because Kawhi came back. Rook move. Yeah, I don't. Oh, maybe that's what you were talking about. I'm sorry. Sorry, I thought you were talking about Marc-Andre Fleury, Tomor, but you were talking about Kawhi coming back. I agree. But I thought, yeah, I agree. If Dennis Smith Jr. was playing tonight, I would have faded the Spurs, but I can't do that like that. Matt says, Big Dad, oh, I know you wouldn't lie to me, my friend. I'm sorry. I just thought it was too good to be true because it meant that I will have a positive night. Yeah, Matt Barton asking if I have the Hawks plus 11.5. Oh, God, that would be just glorious if I could get a backdoor cover here. Tell me that LeBron and all those guys are not playing. Tell me they're all resting now for the last 5 minutes. God, I'm going to watch that fucking close. Raphael says Sun Kings toss-up, coin flip. 76ers +5. The only place the Wolves have looked good are at home. But Wiggins is not playing like the superstar I thought he was and thought he could be. Harry M says, they just looked so good without him. And talking about the Spurs, I thought they would smash with him. I hear you. Matthew Varnum says, only down 15 with 5 left. Harry M thought the -6 was candy, especially with the team without Dennis Smith. Okay. LeBron James is back in. But so is C.D. Osman. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. We're coming close. Oh, please, please save me. Save me. Dallas is up 6. Wow. Okay. We should probably get back to football. Brooklyn money line. Genius with balls, says my man, Boss Kai. Well, so far so good. We're up 12. 6 minutes left in the third. 19-7. We're killing them in the third quarter. Killing them. You know what? I would like to just take this small unit win in basketball. Basketball's tough, but I've hit 9 of my last 11, and if it wasn't for the Pistons, I'd be, I don't want to get ahead of myself, but I'd be looking very good. New York Lakers got it tied up at 86, eh? Big Dick Zingis has 29 points. Going to be a nail biter. Oh, he needs the Hawks too. God damn it, Jeff Green just hit it too. Come on, Hawks. Okay, I know we got more football to hit, and I'm ready. How many games do we have left? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, we got a bunch left. Okay. So we shouldn't hang on to this basketball too long, but this is exciting shit. Cavs personal foul, man. God damn, I need this shit. Let's get that cake. How's the hockey looking? I need more goals in that fucking Buffalo-Ottawa game. Open it up. Open it up. Okay. Let's move on to another football game. I'll keep an eye on this basketball game. Feel free to give me any updates as it goes. Okay. This is a tough game, this next one. Hawks down 13. Oh, Jesus, Maddie. I need this, pal. I want them to save me from my Pistons misery. I find this next football game very difficult. Cardinals at Redskins. Redskins are 4.5-point favorites with an over-under of 43.5. The Cardinals are lost, but both teams are broken. The Cards couldn't figure out an O-line until it was too late. Cousins just got eaten up by the Chargers. 15 for 27, 151 yards, 1 TD, 1 pick. So much volatility when you're dealing with backups. And, these teams are just filled. The backups are littering these lineups. The foundations are here for both teams. I mean, both teams were expecting to be playoff teams. Now they're both shells of what they could have been. If you're dealing with backups and volatility, I think you probably lean towards who's got the better coach. And I think Arians is a much better coach than Gruden. But this is a tough spot. This is a for sure stay away game for me. Cardinals at Redskins. Redskins 4.5-point favorites. I'm going to leave this alone. Damn it, Delaney missed this shit. Fuck. Come on, Atlanta. Jeff Green just hit it too. Jesus. Come on, you guys. Get that fucking money. Come on. Now Washington's going to take care of the puck line. I don't have them. That's tremendously annoying. Okay, sorry. I should be focusing, and I apologize. Tomor. Nasty Nate says, save my coffee table. Oh, man. I'm not laughing at your misery, Nasty Nate. It's just a funny line. I want you to win. I want you to succeed. What do you have? What's your last action then? Is it the Lakers? I believe it's the Lakers, isn't it? Oh, no. God, I need these Hawks to come back. Okay, Tomor says, Redskins are beat to shit. Cardinals are not very good on the road. I think it's a toss-up game. Cousins is better at home and in a contract year, not betting that game. I agree. David H. has the under Washington Cards. I get it. Dale, 17 assists for LeBron. Jesus Christ, that's incredible. He's amazing. Harry M. says, what are you leaning towards on the Wolves and Suns game? Well, I would be leaning towards the Timberwolves, but I can never count on them to cover. They're playing so bad in the fourth quarter. And then in the Suns game, I'm leaning towards home games, the home teams in both games. I'd lean towards the Kings, and I'd lean towards the Wolves. But you know me, I want to make every bet I can. And I've got a local where I only have to pay 25% of my, whether I'm up or down, or I get paid 25% out, or I owe 25% or whatever. So it allows me to bet anytime I want, whenever I want. And I didn't add these bets in, so I don't believe in it that much. Big Dad 138 says, I'm leaning on the better D and it favors Arizona. Redskins, I don't think are going to get enough guys back to compete. Interesting, but he's not betting either. Oh, yes. Richie Rich, Sabres 3-1. Okay, I need goals. Goals. Have I seen Spidey lately? I check on Spidey every day. Whenever I come to work, I go in and see Spidey to start my day. So I see Spidey every day. Varnum not giving good news. But here comes the Cavs bench, says Dale. Luke Babbitt just hit it too. Come on, we can get this, guys. We can get this. The never-ending mules unfold as far as I can see. Osman, Oman. 14. Oh, my God, we're so close, you guys. We're so close. Doesn't this give you hope, Osman Oman? That's right, Osman Oman. Doesn't this give you hope? Watching these Hawks come back? Come on, you guys. Come on. Big Dad needs 12. I need 11. I got him plus 11.5. I need more than that. Come on. Please. 13. Oh, Calderon. Come on, you guys. Okay, I know we're going to go. Oh, my God. Washington's now within 8. You just can never count. Oh, my God. 12. Come on, Hawks. Take care of business for me, baby. Come on, you guys. Break the fucking curse. The Cavaliers curse. Break it for me. Break it for me. Please. Fly, Hawks, fly. I love it. Nasty Nate. Come on, they just hit a 3. Did they really, Matt? Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Uh-oh, Cavaliers just made it 2. Shit. God damn it. We're getting sidetracked. You're right. Sorry. I'm sorry. We're going to get the Cardinals-Redskins game. I just need this done. I just need to know that I have a shot at a plus. Oh, Zizik, you fucking punk. I'm in trouble now, aren't I? Damn it. Come on, man. Make that cake. Make my life better. Come on. Improve my life. Oh, my God. Delaney just made it 2. Oh, my God. Okay, Big Dad just busting my balls. Okay, we're going to take a couple minutes off of football. No. What do you mean, David? Does my book charge interest rates on my 75% balances? No, not at all. There's no interest. He wants it at 25%. Oh my God, it's at 10. Oh my God. I'll tell you why, David H. In just 1 second. Let me just cash this fucking Hawks game and break my Cavaliers curse. Break the curse. Oh, and Cavaliers missed. Oh man, if CD had hit that 3-point shot, I would have hated him for the rest of my life. Oh my God, we're gonna get it. Oh, Osman Oman says, because in this country our hearts are open. We are free to fly again. That's beautiful stuff, Osman Oman. I like this. Hawks are gonna cover. Hawks are gonna cover. Hawks is cake. I have plus 11.5. I want money. Give me money. Okay, no, David H. I'll get into it in 1 second. Let's just. Is it done? Can someone say it's done? Tell me it's done. They're not going to try in 3, right? They're just going to run the ball out. They're going to run the clock out. Who's watching? Fuck yeah, winner. Okay. All right. Oh, my Cavs curse is broken. My Cavs curse is fucking broken, man. Fuck yeah. And then but now Brooklyn's only up by 6. So, fuck. It's never easy. Okay, but let's go on this. Okay, David, I'll tell you what it is, David. So let's say, for instance, I as you guys know, I hit really big with the Dodgers winning the NL, and I hedged with the Astros before the Yankees series to win the World Series, and then on Game 7, I made a big bet on the Astros. It was another perfect hedging situation. Made a big bet on the Astros, so I was basically up about. My bookie owed me like $4,000, 4,500. So it's a perfect situation. Dale, of course, I took the only losing pick of yours. Hey, Dale, it's all good, pal. It's all good, my friend. Tomar says I have big bets on Minnesota to win the division. Follow him closely, Derek. Inconsistent, but played great on. Okay. Sorry, I'm just going to go to this reason why it makes my book why he succeeds with this play and how it hurts me, because when I'm up 4,500, he only pays me 25% of that, and I'm going to be making heavy bets all week. It's very likely that I'll go down in money. That's usually what happens. Is the books usually win. I've been having a good run, and I've had a really good 2.5 months, or my time here in Costa Rica has been very successful. In saying all that, when I'm down 2 or 3 grand, it works out in his benefit as well, because I don't stop betting. I can hammer huge bets out, because what's 25% of 3 grand? It's $750. I only have to pay him $750, even though I'm down 3 grand. I will keep betting, and then next thing you know, you owe 4 grand, 5 grand, 6 grand, but it doesn't feel that bad because you're only paying him 25% each week. So it does work out. I think it works out in his favor, whether I'm up or whether I'm down. It always works out in his favor. That's how I feel about that. Okay, so sorry, I'm a little bit behind. William O'Connell says Mini or Philly at 9:30. I just think this is such a tricky spot, Will. I wish I could get. I just think it's an extremely tricky spot. I mean, the Wolves are 16-11, and yet they're a huge disappointment. Wiggins, if he's not scoring, he's not getting boards, he's not getting assists. He's become a one-dimensional player, which is not what I expected him to be, especially from a Canadian to a fellow Canadian. I really cheered for Wiggins. I just don't have faith in either of these teams, and I don't feel right to give you an angle because I just don't feel confident in it. And I want you guys to succeed so badly. I want our lives to get better and our sleuths to get harder, so I just can't do it. Justin Foucault says, why don't you use an online book yourself? You're right. It's just that I'm down here. I'm spending a lot of money and figuring out my living situation. But I promised Spidey that I would open up a book each month. That's what I'm gonna start doing. So I'm gonna open up a book in December. I mean, I already have a Bet Online account and a Bet 365 account, but I need more, especially Pinnacle, Five Dimes. I want to open up these accounts. So it's just really easy for me to have a local that I use because I can bet fucking $2,000 on a game if I want. I can bet anything I want, and it just makes it really easy. All I do is send in the email. So that's it just makes it easy. But you're right, Justin. It's a mistake. It's a fucking mistake because Bet365 gives shitty odds, and I get stuck with them all the fucking time. So it is a mistake. Definitely a mistake the way I'm doing things. You can do it much smarter, and I plan to make it smarter. As I'm doing this full time down here, so I should be doing it. Richie Rich says, I think Spidey was watching over us and fixed the Hawks play. I do too, Richie. Spidey's a wonderful, wonderful being. Matthew Varnum says Caps 3-1. That was a mistake. I probably should have taken that -1.5. Nasty Nate says, now I need Lakers to cover. We're cheering for you, homie. David H says, good line of credit. Basically, that's what it is. You're right. Osman Oman says, when we see what we will be, again we believe. Thank you for that, Osman Oman. I love this guy's stuff, man. I love it, Osman Oman. When we see what will be, again we believe. Fuck yeah, respect. Matt Sicardi, triple down on Murray State. Let's get it. Good. I only have the single on Murray State, but I need that fucking cash, man. Scott K says, Matt, are you excited? Matt says, yeah, I'm fucking pumped, man. David H has got the Lakers. Tomore says, Minnesota hasn't been as good as they were supposed to be, but they're 16-11 and have a good record against top teams. They do, and they have an okay record at home, but I don't understand. When I look at their roster, I think they're a fucking awesome team. Lakers are not going to cover shit. Are they not going to cover? Damn it. I don't know what the score is. I'm going to kind of run down because we got some more football to cap, and it's my fault I kind of got off track because I needed that fucking Hawks cover. Matt Barn, I'm happy that Jimmy won that Hawks bet. Thanks, Matt. Thanks, my man. Dale says, betting on credit, not feel dangerous. I think I'd end up getting kidnapped by my book. That's another thing. I know my bookie very well. It's been a lot of years I've run with him. That's extremely important. Now, I lost 10 grand last year in a bad situation, and it put me in a bad spot, man. And it's scary, no question. And it's stupid betting with credit. It's dangerous, and it's the first thing that they tell you in IFBC not to do when the star handicappers came in, and So I hear you, man. It's not the safest fucking shit. But I don't know. I just like this fucking edge, man. I love betting on horses in grimy fucking places. I like that feeling of being in a grimy spot and taking a huge risk. I lost fucking 10 grand in the when was it? It was about a year ago, and it was exciting as fuck. Yeah, I threw my life in a fucking tailspin. And I lost a lot of shit over it. Lost my place, lost my girl, lost a ton of shit. But fuck, man, that's this fucking edge that we live, the edge that we love. It's the fucking excitement, man. Sometimes your life is glorious, and sometimes your life is shit. It's the life of a gambler, man. Okay, sorry, I fell a little behind. Shit. Okay. Okay. Scott says, asking Tomar if he's any big bets this weekend. Best bets offshore by Heritage. Yeah, you're right. I'm going to open a Heritage book for sure. Luke Shaw, wondering about the Suns Kings over. Osman Oman says, play the song, Jimmy. Over the top soundtrack. Tomor says, likes Carolina and New England a lot. In This Country by Robin Zander. I don't know that song, but I will remember it. Philly boy says Columbus scored. Don't call the comeback, man. Nah, Barnum, I know. We'll cash, man. David H says, Jimmy, enjoy listening to you, big man and Donnie. Oh, thank you so much, David H. Thank you for being with me, hanging with me, man. It means so much to me. Scott K says, yep, I'm thinking betting big on New England. I like New England a lot today. Let's get to that game soon. Let me kind of run down the comments really fast, and then we'll move on. Scott K thinks it's a good spot for the Pats after a loss. Matt Barnum says, Lakers up 5. Come on, Lakers up 5, then you're all good. Then he's all good. Come on, tell me he's good. Oh, the Lakers are tied. Come on, we're good. We're good, Nasty Nate. But I'll be calm and won't say anything. Pedro Barbosa, what it is. Thank you for joining. He says, hey, Bag, following for some time now. Never got a chance to assist live. Nice, Pedro. Thank you for joining us, my friend. Matt Barnum says, Nets up 3. They're only up 3 now. Now they're up 1. What a fucking joke. Jesus Christ. Harry M says, damn, just bet minus 19.5 for Denver, and they won by 19. Oh, no. Oh, that's awful. Oh, that's awful. I'm sorry that fucking happened, pal. Nasty Nate knows he's close. Oh, shit. Scott K's going to put $5K on the Pats. Respect. Tomer says, New England just tried to get out of Miami with no injuries. The game was irrelevant. Interesting. David H. Lakers tie it up. Barbosa said, Nuggets put it in the bag. Pistons struggling a lot in the past games. I fucked it up. It's a big fucking mistake. All my fault. Fucking stupid. I don't know. I guess I just like the fucking Pistons. And I thought that at home they were going to fucking turn it around and took it right in the old bottom mouth. Right in the old food pussy. Got my throat glistened. Right in the old drink hole. Fuck. Dale 04 says, in the UK, betting is so easy. There's like 20 plus online books, and you can walk into thousands and thousands of betting shops around the country. Crazy to think it's illegal in the US. Hopefully not for long. Tomar says, I think betting on credit makes sense for futures wagers and hedging bets. I think using credit for straight wagers is tough if you aren't used to leverage. That's an excellent point, Tomar. An excellent point. Definitely. Philip, finally, man, what it is. Thank you for joining me. Miss you, homie. Been out in the field with my Army unit. Oh, wow. Shit. Respect, Philip. Thank you so much for doing what you do. Truly. Thank you, man. I didn't know that that's what you were. That's what you did. And now I have more respect for you, Philip. And truly, from the bottom of my heart, thank you for all that you do to make us feel safe wherever we go. Because that's all around the world. Thank you. Varnum asked me, I don't have a bet on Lakers. No. It's 4.5 tied. Okay. Big Dad says, I was stupid to think Pistons would turn it around to my fault. Scott K says, don't worry about the Pistons, Jimmy. It's all good. My fault. Philip says, Gronk still might be out against Steelers. Brady had 0 receivers. Give me those Steelers, cuz. Oh, shit. Okay. My man Philip likes the fucking Steelers. Nasty Nate says, Gronk will play. Okay, let's get back to football. God, Washington's ahead of Brooklyn now. Cocksucker. Why don't we focus on football? I'm going to focus on football as much as I can. You guys, let me know if the Nets are going to do something and not make. Oh, no. Dale says that Murray State's fucking us in the mouth now. God damn it. I thought that was easy. They're getting outscored 10. Well, South Dakota State already took care of business. Wyoming's losing 14-5. Okay. Everything will be just fine. Everything will be just fine. And the Merrick says just got training. Oh, wow. Headed home happy to catch live capping. Sweet. Sweet. Thank you for coming back. Dope, man. Thank you for joining us. Anna Merrick, my man. Oh, Nasty Nate, overtime. Fucking hate overtime when goddamn, I don't like it when I got. Doesn't matter what my line is. Very, very bothersome. Okay, everything will be fine, though, Nasty Nate. Let's just be calm. Everything will be fine. Tomor says, if Gronk doesn't play against Pittsburgh, I'd be shocked. Patriots wouldn't be favored right now. That's a good point. Okay, let's start. Let's hammer these games out. It's 8:19, so we only have about 40 minutes left before the legend Gabe Morency has his show. And please stick around for that because goddamn is he exciting. There's nobody in this business more exciting than the legend Gabe Morency. Okay, Ravens, -7 at the Browns. Over under at 40 points. Now, I had the Browns, and it was my 7th, so I make my top 5 and beat the bag. My 6th cut was the Bears. My 7th place, or my second class cut was the Browns, and thank God I would have been so fucking angry. I thought the Browns were going to finally get their first win of the year, and God, it pissed me off. Well, Ravens -7, big favorite. Thanks, George, man. No Embiid too. No Embiid's being ruled out. That makes it much easier for Karl Anthony Towns. Roethlisberger throws for 506 yards against the Ravens secondary. I thought the Ravens secondary was okay. Collins goes 18 for 120 for 1 TD. Javaris Allen, Danny Woodhead for change of pace. I'm starting to like this Ravens offense. It continues to improve. Now, Kaiser finally looked good until overtime. Gordon has not looked good. 2 of those 3 catches were against a prevent defense at the end of the second half, right before overtime. But him and Coleman will be good together. But the Browns are about to go 0-16. Crowell looked good, 19 for 121. I wish, you know what? Seeing how Roethlisberger tore up this Ravens fucking defense so badly, I assume the Ravens will cover the 7, but I don't think I'd bet on it. Okay. Let's see. Pedro says, is Covington going to play? That's a good question. He was questionable. No Covington either, says Dale. Wow, man. Then the Wolves are the play. Tomar says, I think it's a mistake to bet teams like the Ravens off a demoralizing loss in big games. The Ravens don't look like a playoff team to me with Jimmy Smith out, and Browns will keep playing hard. Don't want to go 0-16. Those are great points, Tomar. Great points. Pedro says, I'm going to cover Timberwolves handicap. I think that's I think that's a good spot, Pedro. My man Philip says, give me the Browns in that touchdown. Going to be an ugly game. Wow. Shane Griffith says, Jimmy, I told you Denver money line. Shane, respect, my man. I just took it right in the fucking brown eye. And respect, Shane. Fuck. And I doubled up on that bet. And yeah, it fucking hurts, man. I feel like an idiot. And Shane, you have my attention now, my friend. David H. says the Ravens need to win. Tomor says Ravens secondary was garbage last year without Jimmy Smith too. I think the offense looked better than it is because Shazier injury and Hayden now. I agree, but I do think the Ravens offenses look better and better. But yeah, the Steelers without Shazier, I mean, that's why the Pats are in such a good spot. Big Dad says Gordon is the game changer, I think. They could win because of him, not Kaiser, but I was disappointed in Gordon's game. And Americ says the under might be solid. It might be. Matt Osman, no man, dude. God, you're funny, man. Matt Varnum says, Matt Varnum, sweeties, thank you for the love, Maddie. Respect. And Americ says, don't see the Browns scoring in low, and the D is good. Well, the over under is 40, so I feel you. My man Rafael Ocampo says, Raiders losing last 3 games big. If they played like they did versus the Chiefs, Cowboys, Eagles, Chargers, no heart. I feel you. Nets up 7 now. Fuck yeah. Thank you, Matt. Graham Johnson says Jets should have been free money. Scott K says you're lying. Come on, he's not lying. Why would he do that? Don't scare me like that. Chicago's up 1-0. Damn it. Yeah, Brooklyn's up 7. What do you mean? Oh, you're talking about something else. Okay. Philip says Jeremy Macklin's banged up. Going to be a ton of running for the Ravens. They have to lean on that running game. Yeah, I mean, I like Wallace and I like Macklin, but they're old receivers and they're starting to look it. Nasty Nate says Alonzo can't hit free throws. He needs to go to Lithuania with his brothers. But it's still tied, man. You're still looking okay. Nothing to worry about. Pedro says, why is the Timberwolves money line drifting? I don't know. You only have 6 minutes before that game starts. I don't know. Good question, though, man. Tomar says, I think the Ravens-Pittsburgh game was the Ravens season, and they know it. Interesting. Scott K says, Tomar, I was on the money line and got fucked. Interesting. I like what Philip's saying, man. I think the Browns are in a tricky spot. I don't know. I'm probably gonna lay off this game. It's tricky. Why don't we move on to Rams at Seahawks? Seahawks are 2-point favorites with an over/under of 48. So I believe that Richardson and Jefferson are not being suspended for what happened at the end of the game. I've heard nothing about it. JJ Guerrero coming on that Ravens thing. Feel free to come in on the Ravens even when I intro the Rams Seahawks. Says the Ravens tear up the Browns by throwing the tight ends and running backs. That's an interesting point too, JJ. That will definitely be part of Harbaugh's game plan. I think that's an interesting idea, and you're probably right. Good call, JJ. Ocampo says they should be suspended. Does anybody know? Oh man, Dale says Murray State's just going to complete shit. Who would have fucking thunk this would be happening? Philip says Ravens pass rush was inept versus the Steelers. With a third string tackle, Suggs is the best rusher and he has an AARP card. Kaiser will have time to dink and dunk. Good points. Jason Finley, what it is. Thank you for joining. Says just turned in, bro. Love the show. Tease Eagles. I don't think you'll have to tease them. I think the Eagles will cover the -7.5. David H says Jimmy, fresh haircut. I get my head shaved every 2 weeks down here, man. Nice spot. Very hot woman brings me drinks, and I get done up proper, man. Okay. Matt Barnum is on Jacksonville State. +6. A lot of people like that move. Nasty Nate says, should I take Timberwolves? I just can't trust them, but it seems like that would be the play. I imagine that Karl Anthony Towns will go to fucking town. But I just don't trust them enough, so I'm not going to take them. Big Dad 138 says Rams would always beat the Seahawks, even when they sucked a few years ago. They will win this week with a real team. Interesting. Tomer says, I like Seattle here. Seattle's always overrated off great home performances and underrated off of horrible road performances. Rams have 2 injured corners, and Wilson is great at home in big games. Ooh, I like that. I like that. And no suspensions for the Seahawks. That's what Tomor says. I haven't seen anything about it, so I expected that too. The Rams defense got torched by the Eagles. Goff did not look very good. 16 for 26, 199 yards, 2 TDs. I'm not fully on the Goff train as well as you guys. Some of you guys who've run with me for a while know that I'm not 100% sold on Goff. Gurley, 13 for 96, 96 yards, 2 touchdowns. Cooper Kupp, man, great game. 5 for 118 yards, 1 touchdown. Seattle just ran into a very good team at home in their loss to the Jags. They've done a great job masking the losses of Chancellor and Sherman. And how they've done that is by dialing up pressure. They're dialing up pressure, but they have no running game. And it's always going to come back to haunt them. Let's see what you guys think. Philip Agee says, yeah, great point, Tomer. I agree. And God, I love capping with you guys. So many of you guys mean so much to me. Great points all around. Matthew Varnum, Lakers down 2 halfway through OT. I think it should be okay. Nasty Nate says, or should I take the Kings? What's the line you're getting right now? Hey, Tomor and Philip and guys, let's help Nasty Nate out make this call. Let's see. So Sacramento's a smaller dog. You know, you gotta like Minnesota here without fuck. You know, because it's one thing not having Embiid, who's a beast, but not having Covington. Covington's average, off the top of my head, I believe he's averaging 15.6 points, like 7.2 boards a game. McConnell's been playing with this shoulder contusion. If there was a time to take him, it would be now. I really think it would be now. So I think so. Okay, you know, I don't know. I don't. You know, they're teams I don't really trust, and I don't want to lead you in the wrong direction, Nasty Nate. I so badly want you to make money. Dale says, I would have thought Rams 110% before seeing the Seahawks do a job on the Eagles. That scares me a little. Tomor says, Goff has been solid, but everything about the Rams offense starts with Gurley, and Seattle's run defense is solid. That front seven is really dialing up pressure and playing well. Jason Finley says, Nicky Foles, hey, man, he looked good. I think the Eagles -7.5 might be low-hanging fruit. Big Dad says, oh, me neither. But the Rams beating the Seahawks are like the Dolphins beating the Pats. Stats are there, but you never want to believe it's going to happen. Interesting. And the Mara says, now this is a tough game. Eileen, Rams with their offense coming off a loss, but Seahawks are no joke. No idea. It's a tough spot. Barry Switzer says, Murray State blows. Fuck. They looked so dominant early in this game. Oh, Joel Embiid is playing. Richie Rich coming in with very important news. Joel Embiid is playing. Red alert. Sabres 3-2. Oh my God. Oh my God. Give me that fucking empty net goal, please. Please. Is there not enough? No, it's game over. Damn it. And I don't have Washington on the money line. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Okay, that's okay. Matt Barnum says, which side were you on, Jimmy? Lakers or Knicks? I didn't have a play on it today, Matt. Big Dad says, where did you hear that from, Richie? Philip says, I wouldn't touch it. But if I had a gun to my head, I'd say take the Kings. They're too big inside for the Suns, and they're getting Cauley Stein back. So I'm with Philip. I would do it. Kobe Valentine says, don't normally listen to the show, never around, but I'm tonight. I'm leaning Chargers -1. Good, I'm on that. Minnesota -10.5. I'm on that too. Philly -7.5. I'm on that too. Jesus Christ. Well, Jags -10.5. I mean, Kobe, those are all games I like. And then he's got Seahawks -1.5. I'm hesitant. We're talking about that game now. And San Francisco -2. I've won on the 49ers big the last 2 weeks. I'm hesitant to go trying to milk that a third time, but I might. And Jags best bet. Well, that makes me feel good, man. That makes me feel good because you're on a lot of the teams I'm on. Dale says actually Embiid is playing. Yeah, so that's a tricky spot. Pedro says that's why the Timberwolf line is drifting. You're absolutely right, Pedro. There has to be a reason. Richie Rich says Sabres over was close, bro. Yeah, that's sucks. That fucking sucks. But everything should be fine. Edmonton's up 7-2. They were a big dog, so I got them in a nice spot. I just need Minnesota to finish off this this spot and this money line spot, and everything will be a-okay. I also need Brooklyn to finish off the job against the Wizards, which you can't. Fuck 91-89. So fucking annoying. Okay. Oh no, Lakers are down 4, 44 seconds left. I don't have action on the Lakers, but my boy Nasty Nate on our forum does, and we need Nasty Nate to get that cake. And Harry M says Embiid and McConnell are playing tonight. Listen, McConnell's shoulder contusion is a problem. So we have to see that he's actually like legitimately feeling good before you can add McConnell. Because I think McConnell's a huge help. Nice little change of pace point guard. Holds on to the ball, distributes well. Pedro says, I'm all over Sixers handicap with Embiid. I feel you. Matt Barnum says, Oilers 7-2. Catch that one. Yeah, good. Love those dogs. Love them. Richie Rich says, I looked at the Sixers Twitter and NBA CBS sports site. Nice work, Richie Rich. Respect. And he's on the over. Let Jay. Nick's up 4, 45 seconds left. Fuck, I want Nasty Nate to hit this. Philip I took Lakers -3.5. Come on, you guys. I want you to hit this so badly. Oh no. Are they gonna put up another shot? Is that game over? Well, that means that Nasty Nate hits at least. And then sadly, Philip doesn't. And the Mark says, how do you manage to have such a cool, positive group of engaged people in your chat, Jim? It's freaking cool, man. The other SBR guys get trolled hard, but everybody loves you. Oh, well, that's sweet of you to say that, but that is not the case. There's a whole bunch of haters that I have. Everybody has them. When you're doing something like this, you're leaving yourself vulnerable to, the Lakers got the bucket with 1 second left. Philip got the cover. Everybody, you guys all go. That's wonderful. Wonderful news. Oh, but the Knicks have a 60-second timeout. Are they going to get a shot off? Oh, my God. Longhorns is a joke. Oh, say it ain't so. Oh, no. Are the Longhorns playing bad too now? Oh, it's early. We're going to dominate the boards. But that under's looking good. That was Drew Martin's under. Oh, look at South Dakota State. That was too easy. I should have doubled up on that game. Okay, nothing to worry about, you guys. Okay, sorry, I'm a little behind. Harry M says, just put a random bet that the Spurs half ends in odd numbers. Spurs hit a bank at the 3 to make it an even number. Oh, I'm sorry that happened, Harry. Plus 3.5 is live. God, I hope you guys hit this. And that fucking Kings Devils game went over. I knew I should have taken both of them to go over. God, I'm just not making the kind of smart bets that I wish I was making. I only took the Sabres Senators, but I said that if you take both of these, one of them is going to go over for sure, and Washington goes, okay. Stay calm. Don't get mad. Don't flip out. And the SBR gods are with us tonight, Philip. Yes, they are. Knicks are going to the line. Of course they're going to the line. I wasn't even thinking. Oh, no, and Calgary just scored. Fuck. Oh, God. Okay. Oh, no. I need Philip to hit. Is he going to miss one of these shots? Tell me he misses one. End of OT. Is my thing wrong? It's over. So it's over? Philip hit it. Nasty Nate hit it. Okay, good. No foul shots. Okay, great. Oh, wonderful. That's great, guys. Okay, so I lost you guys a little bit. Philly Boy 5 says, "Are you hiring down there? My boy lives near Hocko Beach." Philly Boy, obviously I have no control over that shit, but fucking come down and visit your boy. I'll visit him too. We'll meet up at Hocko Beach and get fucked up. Okay, and they will check the clock reviewing. Nasty Nate's going to release some fluids. Let someone release it for you, my friend. Let someone really be emptied. Don't empty. God, if Brooklyn doesn't take care of this, I'm going to fucking lose my mind. Oh, they are shooting foul shots. Oh my God, the reviewing of a foul occurred before the game was over. Oh, Jesus. Come on, man. Don't do that to my man. Jason Finley, what up, man? Nice to have you. Thank you for joining us. God, it's done. What? Dale says he's going to the line with. We got more football to cap. I need to know that my man. It's done. It's over. It's done. God, I'm getting mixed information. Oh my God. Okay, this is too much. Let's move on to the next football game. But we haven't got a lot. It's a dangerous spot, the Rams Seahawks. There's no question about it. But we've got a very exciting few games left, so I should move on. Porzingis is at the line. 0.6 left. Unbelievable. Unfucking believable. God damn it. Oh, God. Come on. Tell me he misses one of them. Okay, let's move on to the big game. I think this is a spot that I'm going to take. It's Patriots -2.5 at the Steelers. They haven't given us an over-under yet, but I believe they will. Oh, no, he made the first one. And it ended. Did he make one and miss one? Tell me he made one and missed one and Philip hit. Oh, you fucking kidding me. God, is handicapping sports a cruel mistress, man? Knicks by 4. Oh my God. Oh, I'm so sorry, Philip. You got burnt. Fucking burnt, man. Do the Lakers have time on the clock? Tell me they have time on the clock. Okay. Timeout Lakers. Okay. Patriots -2.5 at Steelers. Now, Big Ben has a terrible record against Tom Brady. And Belichick is so dangerous off of a loss. I mean, come on. Is this guy a fucking genius or what? Ben goes 44 for 66, 503 yards, 2 TDs against the Ravens. He's not going to get that many snaps this week coming up. He's not going to get that many snaps. Brown is a beast. 11 for 213 yards. Jesse James is an option now that they have a legitimate option. Goes 10 catches for 97 yards. The Shazier loss is huge. Likely the reason why we will see the Patriots in the Super Bowl this year because Shazier is done for the year. The Patriots will put up as many points as the Ravens did, but they won't allow as many. That's how I see it. Let's see what you guys think. JJ Guerrero says Pats all day. Belichick has to be pissed about the way they got embarrassed. I think so, man. Belichick is just so good off of a loss. Andrew Cisneros says, "Hey, can we talk on Twitter?" Absolutely, my man. Nasty Nate says, "And I need a new coffee table." But you still hit Nasty. You still hit you, right? You had him at 4.5 or whatever. Oh, and they still had an open 3. The public is all over this game, yes, and that is scary. But I see why they are. Shazier is such an important piece, and the Patriots are coming off of a loss. And Ball, of course, Ball misses a wide open shot. God, he's not looking good this year, but he has the skills to be a good point guard. I can understand why the Patriots are getting the public's money. I can understand why people like it. Luke Shaw says, "What's the over?" It was NA. It was not available. Let me see if it is now. Total. Oh, it's up. It's up. It opened at 54, and now it's at 53. 53, which is interesting. Okay, so that's what it is, Luke. It's 53 right now. Tomar says, I think Brady didn't want to take any hits in an irrelevant game. Gronk was rested. Patriots defense needs the offense to protect them. I think Brady will kill them with Shazier and Hayden out. I agree. Osmano, man, on Kings -4. No easy way out. Philip says, hell yeah, man. I'm riding with the Kings. Harry can't end the night with an L. Get that cash. Yeah, Richie Rich says, ball my ass. I agree. Yeah, Big Dad, 53. That's what it is. Interesting. Andrew Cisneros says, those Chargers, though, against the Redskins spread. Good call. Cashed hard. Good, Andrew. Good. I've hit 6 of my last 7 NFL games. Feeling good. Frank Nicolina stepped up in the 4th, and, he's picked up 1 spot ahead of Dennis Smith Jr. You better start picking it up. Philly boys on the Sixers money line. Pedro says, Lonzo actually played very well today. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I didn't get to watch the game, man. I've been here since 5 in the fucking morning. Adam Morera says, Pats will be fine. Miami always beats Pats in Miami. Yeah, Jason Finley says, Gronk is a ticking time bomb. Luke Shaw says, fucking hell, it's 53.5. That's high. Do you think it will go over? Well, I think that the main thing that the Patriots and Belichick will do will be keep Ben off the field. The goal will be to not give him nearly as many snaps. So in saying that, I do think it's a pretty high figure. I think it's likely to go over, but I don't think I would bet it at 53.5. That's really high. Jimmy, we got to get the Nets to finish strong. Fuck. Oh my God, I'm afraid to hear what's going on. I'm so scared. Here, let me get this. Sorry. How bad is it, man? Luke Shaw's got the Kings game over 2.5, 210.5. Any thoughts? I'm concerned, Luke. I'm concerned just because the Kings like to slow the pace down so much. And the Suns without Booker, I'm concerned. Now, in saying that, I'm not so concerned that I would hammer the under right away. I don't feel comfortable with that game at this spot, and so I'm leaving it alone. Kobe Valentine says, Pats all day. They didn't even prepare for Miami. All they did was prepare for Pittsburgh. They couldn't give about the game. They all just got some sun, rested, onto the Steelers to destroy their rival. It's a possibility for sure. Tomar says, everybody's so high on Towns. I think Wiggins has more upside, but he needs to be more aggressive. Hey, Tomar, Wiggins isn't doing any. Now, I love Wiggins, but he's not doing anything other than score. He's not getting boards. He's not getting assists. He's not playing an all-round game that I know he's capable of. And so I'm a little disheartened the way he's playing, and I believe he can do more, and I expect him to do more. It's a tough spot. It's a tough spot. Okay, sorry. Scott K says, I hate NBA unless it's playoffs. Dale says, the way the Ravens lit up the Steelers secondary, Brady will be in his element. Kobe says, Gronk will have 2 TDs minimum. Pedro says, don't you like the Kings money line? No, I wouldn't take the money. I don't like big minus numbers. I don't see the value in it long term. Adam Morera says 95, 94 Wizards, but I just saw it's 96, 95 now Nets. Let's get that fucking money. Pedro says without Booker, offense will be slower. I agree. I would lean under, and I'm even thinking about making it myself. I think I might make it myself. Tomar says, I think there's value on the Pats to win the AFC at plus 140. It was even money last week. Interesting. That's very interesting. I'm surprised. I guess just because of a 1 loss to the Fish. Morera says, he's just like me. I get so scared to check scores. I know. Richie Rich says, never trust the Kings over. 2 defensive coaches, but wish you luck anyway, buddy. You never know. Absolutely. Randy Easter, what up? Welcome. Says, what do you think about the Denver game? Well, we broke that game down a little earlier, and we still got to get the Titans, Niners, Cowboys, Raiders, and Falcons, Bucks, and we're running out of time. But quickly, where's the Broncos game? Quickly, I'm leaning towards the Colts plus points, and I think I would take the money line at that point. The Broncos are traveling on a short week. The snow game, I think I probably need to study this game more, to be honest. The snow game takes a lot out of you, and it's going to take a lot out of the Colts, but I just don't think that Simeon is good enough to continue this. C.J. Anderson's not running the ball. I think that you try to make Simeon beat you, because I don't think he'll be able to. I think he'll make mistakes. I think that Broncos win was an anomaly, and I don't expect to see it again. But you never know. Kobe says if Gabe is on the Bengals this week, Vikings will be low-hanging fruit. Gabe never wins when he bets on Cincy. They tend to screw him 24/7. That was a really easy play. I wish I took the Bears on the money line, but still I had 150 on them on the spread and had an official pick on them, so feel good there. Jason Finley says all weapons to go for both teams over. And Kobe says if the Pats at plus anything, there's value there. Cisnero says Steelers will win with Juju back. Bell, peak performance. I don't know. I don't think the Steelers can win without Shazier. Phillips says no way Bill and Brady overlooking any opponent. They were just beat last night. Le'Veon Bell is a serious matchup problem for them. Did Brady light up that Dolphins secondary? Hey, good points, Philip. Nasty Nate says Lonzo sucked the dick before the game. Well, that's not a healthy pregame meal. Jason Finley's passing. Kobe says Belly and Brady are known for looking past teams. They don't care to play. Look how the game went. It literally looked like they didn't practice all week. Tomore says 76ers defense is trash without Covington. He's a great example of how one player who doesn't score a lot can make a huge difference, but he is scoring 15.6 points a game. But I feel you, Tomore. Totally feel you there. El Dino De La Cool, welcome, my friend. Says, dude, I've been watching you on and off throughout the day while I was working. When do you stop, bro? Fuck, man. I know. And I can't even go get fucked up because there's actually a pretty reasonable card that I can hammer, but I'll have to be up at 5 a.m. Yeah, no, it's been a tough day, but you guys make it all worthwhile, and we got to be making money. How's that? Speaking of money, Brooklyn's down 1. Fuck, 51 seconds left. Cocksucker. Okay, Philip says Broncos Colts has to be the degenerate special of the week. Tomer says Bell's beat up too. He just played Bengals and Ravens. Patriots have had much easier games coming in. 35 for Bradley Beal. Wow, he's playing very well. Covington scores, but his scoring can be made up. He's a top 5 defender at this position in the league. I agree. Okay, let's move on. We got to go. The legend Gabe Morency is 13 minutes away. Okay, Titans at 49ers. 49ers are 2-point favorites with an over/under of 44. What a difference a couple weeks make. 49ers are 2-point favorites. They would probably be 7-point dogs without Jimmy G. Niners are playing inspired football, but Titans need this win desperately. And straight facts, the Titans have more NFL caliber players on their team than the Niners. But Mariota looks fucking awful. 16 for 31, 159 yards, 0 touchdowns, 2 picks. Now, this is a very key part of the 49ers team right now is Witherspoon. He had an MRI today. It came back negative, and he may play on Sunday. He's a lesser-known player, but he's made a huge impact in this turnaround. He's become the best player in the Niners secondary, and he's extremely important. Now, I've hit hard with the Niners 2 weeks in a row, and I'm antsy about doing it again. Let's see what you guys think. Andrew says that he says Steelers will be playing for Shazier, which adds to the motor. I hear you. Philip says the grind never stops, cuz. 3 Nets. Nets got a 3. Oh, praise. Oh, Jesus. God, that's wonderful news, Pedro. Andrew says 49ers Garoppolo is the real deal. Philip agrees. We all agree. Mario is hurt. Probably won't play. Wow, Steven, thank you for that. And Tomer says, I think Mario is hurt. Well, we know he's playing hurt, but not play? I mean, wow. Tomer says he's played like shit and has a history of injuries. I'm not betting this game, but I think the Titans are just not that good despite having a solid roster. Secondary and quarterback play isn't good enough. I agree. Matthew Varnum, come on, let's get that fucking cake, pal. Andrew says, Philip Age, he's the real deal. Give him some legit wide receivers. They go far. Wow. So what do you guys think? You guys like the Niners here? Tomore, you like the Niners here? Oh, God. Dale, Murray State. Fuck, man. Sucks that I'm going to go 3-3 in college basketball. I thought this was like a guaranteed winning day for me. Disappointing. 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 And it's disappointing that I didn't take the over on both. Okay. Let's just, we only have a few more minutes because we've got to move on. Oh, my God. Let's go, Nets. God, I need this. Oh, they missed. Bradley Beal missed. Rondé Hollis Jefferson defensive rebound. Take. take care of fucking business here. Jake Bednar, what up? Says, who comes on here and hits the thumb down? Doesn't make sense. Oh, it's okay, Jake. It's all good, man. Always going to be people that dislike this shit, and it's all good, man. Nothing to worry about. I've got you guys. We've got our capping, and I just love you guys so much. And my life has improved so much coming down here, and so many of you guys. I'm going to make sure are my friends for life, not just while I'm capping, but for life. So who cares? Don't worry about that stuff, my friend. Tomer says, I don't want to bet teams like the 49ers off of wins, and Tennessee is usually a good bet against bad teams. I just don't trust Mariota's health. I hear you. My man M-Dog says, Jimmy is the difference in this one. Drank a few cold ones with him in the bar in South Boston. Kid was the shit. Oh, really? That's great to know about Garoppolo. I fucking dig him, man. Pedro says, Beal misses Nets miss offensive rebound. Oh, great. Oh, great. And then they'll have to foul. Great stuff. My man Philip says, I hit with the Niners last 2 weeks. I'm fading. Go to the well too many times, it comes up dry. I hear you, Philip, but I wouldn't fade my boys. I would just kind of leave them alone. Let me at him, says Jake Bender. Cisneros says, I love the 49ers, but next year, this is a rebuild year. I agree. Stephen Chamberson's 49ers money line, 3 times the charm. Nice. Niners going to want to give the fans some hope for next year. Man, I hear you. I hear you. I hear you. Okay, well, let's move on. We got 2 more. We're barely any time, so let's hurry up with this. Let's keep running. Nets to the line. Come on, hit 1 or 2. Jake Bednar needs a Costa Rica pharmacy hookup. No problem, man. We can hook that shit up. Any drug you need. Adam Morera asking about that Vegas, Carolina. A very interesting spot. Okay, Cowboys -3 at Raiders. I'd like the Cowboys here. I've been fading the Cowboys quite often this year, and you know I don't respect Dak very much, but this Raiders team is shit. Raiders were awful versus KC. They don't have a backbone. They haven't stepped up all year. Their defense looks bad. Bowman was cut by a worse team in the Niners and has become the best defender on the Raiders. Amari Cooper has disappeared. Carr's not getting it done. He looks awful. I say fire Del Rio. The whole team has been a disappointment. Cowboys are keeping their playoff hopes alive, and they're in must-win mode. Sean Lee is back, and goddamn is he fucking incredible. Sean Lee, giant heart, incredible linebacker. I like the Cowboys here. I think this is easy. Oh, come on. What's going on there? Please tell me. Makes regular. Okay. Okay, come on, tell me that's good. Okay. Philip says, fuck yeah. Y'all convinced me on Jimmy G, man. Let's get that cash. Chamberlain is taking the money line and the puck line on Vegas. Interesting. Good luck, my friend. Andrew says, come on, Nets. Philip Agee says, Cowboys. I'm with you, Phil. Nets by 3, miss 1. Andrew Cisneros says, Cowboys all day. Big Dad says, Cowboys hands down. Philly Boy says, I'm an Eagles fan, but I love the Cowgirls here. Nets by 3, 8 seconds to go. Come on. Miss that. You guys, tell me they missed that fucking 3, please. Yeah, I'm with you. I think that's the play. I think the Cowboys are the play. I just don't trust this Ravens team. And the Cowboys know that they can run the ball. They don't need Zeke. Oh, I mean, they need him desperately if they want to kind of run through the playoffs, but they don't need him here. I think they're fine. Let's see. Please don't be overtime. Please, I'm not. Okay, Andrew Cisneros says, Carr is awful. Del Rio's not making the calls to get it done. Crabtree's and nobody. And don't forget Amari. Nowhere to be found. Nasty Nate, later, guys, I have to go practice my news time before bed. No, Nasty. Don't leave us like that, Nasty. Oh, man. Fuck, Nasty, don't leave us like that. Don't practice your news time. Beal's 11 for 32. Jesus. JD, my man. Thank you for joining us. I'm leaving now, but you'll be here for Gabe. So you'll love that. Gabe's absolutely incredible. But JD, I love you. Miss you, pal. Always wishing you the best, homie. Big Dad says Zeke is back next week, so watch Morris have a huge day. I agree. Nets, yes. What's happening? What's happening? Tell me. They missed the inbound. Okay, come on. Tell me everything's going to be good. I hear you, JD. Life can be tough, but what's important are friends. And JD, you got one in me forever. And we got to get you down to Costa Rica, man. And he made the 3. That's 1. What? Okay. So we're good. Nets win. Nets win. Money line score. Positive units in the NBA. Yay! Just a sec. Fuck yeah! Get that fucking money. God damn, I need that money bad. December 15th is coming up fast. Bag needs a place to rest his fucking head. Get that fucking cake. Leche, motherfucker. Leche. Bolsillos más gordos, frutas más calientes. Get cake. Earn cake. Salute loot. Fuck yeah. Spidey Libre. Spidey Libre. Fuck yeah, man. Oh, nice. JD took him too. Big Dad says fucking Pistons, though. I know. Would have been a great day. But still, 2 for 2. Small win because I have the money line. Okay, we only have 5 minutes left. So we're all on the Cowboys. So let's just quickly hammer this Falcons -6 at Bucks. Wow. Oh, that's what happened, Dale. Held on to the ball for a half second too long, and then Beal made the 3. Oh, wow. That's fucking wild. Oh, fucking wild. Okay, I got to go, man. I got to go. So let's see. Can we do 60 seconds on the Falcons -6 at Bucks? I think the Falcons are in a good spot here. They're a much better team than Tampa. They've been playing well against good football teams, so they're probably going to stomp a terrible one. They can win by at least a touchdown, right? The Bucks team is terrible. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? And best bets. What's your best bet? I would say that my best bet right now is that, I don't know, scary to take an under is your best bet, but I kind of like the under in that Jets-Saints game very, very much. I'm going to have to go over all this again, but I do like the card a lot more than I did before we started this show, so I thank you guys so much. Nell C says, congrats, thank you, my friend. It should be good night. It should be and it could be. Minnesota's up 5. Good for my guys trying to get the cake there. Oh, and Florida tied it up. That will help a huge deal. Yeah, no, we're still in good shape. Could be Scott K's New England best bet. Luke Shaw's got the Cowboys. Oh, man, my man Salazar. I miss you, pal. Thank you for I got to bounce, but it's nice to see you, dude. Man, what do you think of Sharp Ass Tekka and the Cigar Mile? Pretty magical. You think he could do some damage in the Pegasus? Salazar says, anybody who watched the Army-Navy game saw one of the best games of the year, representing what football is all about. No showboating, no attitudes, 2 penalties, disrespect for the game of football. Hey, respect, Salazar. Respect. Philip A.G. Is you're with the Army, right, Philip A.G., I believe? But Philip A.G. also has Falcons easy money. But yeah, Salazar, yeah, respect, man. Much love. I gotta go. We gotta go right now. But let me just quick. Scott K's New England best bet. Luke Shaw's got Cowboys. Big Dad's got Cowboys best bet. Philip has Saints at home best bet. Oh, they're gonna have to cover 16 points. That's quite a bit. No, held Dino Delacool. I've been at work for 17 hours. I'm going home and I'm gonna go right to sleep because we got a big day of capping tomorrow. Philip says Saints Cowboys best bet. JD took Vegas. Big money line and puck line, and Philip AG is in the Army. Much respect, Philip. It was a great game, but you should connect with my man Salazar too. Okay, hey you guys, I love you guys so much, man. I can't tell you how much more enjoyable my life is because I get to cap with you guys. Thank you for joining in on my show, and let's keep picking winners. Let's make our lives better. And from the bottom of my heart, I love you guys so much. Truly. But most importantly, let's fucking improve our life and make that fucking money. Leche, Alos Bookmakers, Spidey Libre's right over there. And much love. Stick around for Gabe Morency. He's absolutely incredible. The most electric man in this business. So stick around for my man Gabe. And thank you for watching SBR and being a part of all this. Much love to all you guys.